Oh, hello. Good morning, Miss Sela, Mr. Sampson. Yeah, we will gonna start now. I see many teachers here already. Okay, so thanks so much for joining us today. My name is Jessie, and I'm representative of Vietnam Teaching Job. And today, I and my team will support you all through the fair. So please text the chat in message in the chat box if you have any questions or struggle to attend our job fair, so that my team can support you better. For some teachers who don't really know about our company, so I would like to share with you some of information about our company. So please look at my screen share. Okay. So Vietnam Teaching Job, this is an expat job platform for teachers or other expats in Vietnam, especially in teachings. We have the many offers in our platform for expat teachers can apply and also get offer with the prospective employers. Secondly, we also connect the inside and outside expat teachers to prospective employers during interview, demo, and also support teacher to deal about contract to get the offer. We are also an organization to support and advise about entry visa for expat to transfer, or also extend visa work permits for expat teachers in Vietnam. Recently, we cooperate with the top 4 in Vietnam for delivering the test course for teachers to complete the procedures in applying visa or work permit. So back into the fair today, I would like to share with you some of the reason. Okay, so can you guys hear me clearly? Okay, yes, thank you. I just afraid that you can't hear me clearly. Okay, thank you so much. And back into the job fair, why we decided to organize the virtual job fair in the time, because we received many concerns about the job and also candidates from the expat teachers and also the employers. So that we decided to create the fair to connect expat teachers and employer to have a chance interacting with each other and getting offer. Secondly, we would like to update some useful information about notable changes in job demand in Vietnam and also the legal procedure in 2021. Last but not least, we would like to ask one more step in building the communities for expats in Vietnam. So when you guys come to Vietnam or stay or working in Vietnam, you will know the organization that you can ask for support. So I would like to give you the overview of our job fair today. We will have 2 sessions. The first one will be in the morning with the beginning of VTJ sharing sessions about teaching job market in Vietnam. And after that, there will be 7 employers will sharing about job opportunities and also answer teacher questions during their time. We will have short break, about 30 minutes in the afternoon, and we will begin combat with the Apollo English Centers in 12:30. In the afternoon, we also have the expert sharing about visa work permits TRC in Vietnam for the expat. And it will come from Ms. Phương, the legal specialist from EIV Education, which have 3 branches in big cities like Hồ Chí Minh, Đà Nẵng, or Hanoi. And then we will have more 7 employers to share about the available offer and support expat teachers about the questions. We will finish the fairs in the 4 p.m. So I really recommend you guys can spend time to attend as much employer as possible, because we're sure that you will find really useful information during our fair. For teachers who want to apply for the job of employers attend in our job fair, so you can go in our official website and then click into the specific employer you feel interested in and apply to the job with the button apply now. When you click to the apply now, it will lead you to the website that you can complete your application to the offer. For teachers who have not applied before, so don't worry, because we open the application all day and also in this week. So you can apply after knowing well about employers and also feel interested in their offers. Okay, so move to the first part of the VTJ sharing. I will share with you how has the teaching job market changed over the past 2 years in Vietnam, and also would like to give you guys some tips to impress your prospective employers. So why I choose the past 2 years is because it was the time the COVID-19 appeared and made huge effects to our life, especially in our job. In teaching field, there are many notable changes in Vietnam. First of all, many schools and centers are closed because of COVID-19, and some teachers lost their job. Secondly, some employers transfer from the traditional offline class to online learning. So the salary to pay for a teacher will not be as high as offline class, but still a good option for teacher at the time. Thirdly, many expats have to leave Vietnam because strict regulation from the government about the visa status or work permit in 2021. Many expats come to Vietnam as a tourist visa before the pandemic, and then they stay and got the job from the centers or school, but without transferring to the business visa or making work permit. So when the strict regulation comes out, they don't have enough document required to process for this procedure. For example, the degree, teaching certificate, 3-year experience in teaching, and also employers who will be their sponsor for this process. For outside teachers, the tourist visa were banned because of COVID-19. They have to apply for a business visa. To apply for this kind of visa, they have to meet the requirement, basically. For example, degree, teaching certificates, and also employers to be their sponsor. So they have to find the suitable sponsor to give the job and also process the visa process to come to Vietnam. So there make many difficulties for both teachers and employers. So what things the teachers can prepare to deal with this situation? We recommend you can gain the teaching certificate if you are lucky up. Of course, for teachers who already have the bachelor in teaching, English teaching or teaching in other fields, you do not require about this. But if you have degree in other field, you need to have TESOL and TOEFL for native speaker, and even C1 or IELTS for non-native speaker, especially when you apply for public or international school. Secondly, you should prepare notarized and legalized document. Even you will not be required now, or you have not find the employer to be your sponsor yet, but I know that this process will take about 2 to 3 weeks. So it will save your time and make you be active in active situation, because when you have the offer and also when you apply for an employer, they will prefer you more if you have enough legalized document already. Update the professional profiles for applying job. For some teachers send me these certificates, their resumes, and they just send me the 1 or 2 years ago CV. It's not updated into the present, so it's really confused for employer too. So I highly recommend you to update information till the present. Last but not least, be well aware of visa and work permit procedures. We will have this session to sharing detail about this in the afternoon from the legal specialist, but I just want to remind first, even your visa or work permit will be prepared by agency or employer, but you guys should be well prepared about this. It's about the document required and also the fee to come Vietnam in the situation, or the fee to process for visa and work permits for teachers when currently in Vietnam. To the part 2, I would like to give some tips to impress your prospective employers. Of course, I do not mention about academic aspects because I'm sure that you're much better than me, but I will recommend some tips about when you apply for a position, during the interview, the demo, and so get offer. So it's just some tip I get from through the time I work with many employers and teachers. Because I receive many information questions from teachers about this, so I would like to give some tip in our fair. First of all, should prepare basic document required for a teaching position you apply. As I mentioned, for example, for native speaker, degree in teaching or education, or if you have degree not in the teachings, you should have TESOL and TOEFL at least 120 hours. For non-native speaker, besides these documents, you will be required more C1 or IELTS equivalent to C1. So nowadays, many teachers told me that they feel difficult to take the exam during the pandemic. So there are so many online courses about TESOL or TOEFL at least 120 hours. You can complete online and then have the hard copy within 2 weeks. And also for about the C1 or IELTS, there are some apps, online apps now you can conduct the exam and get the file to use it for work permit or visa. For example, the EF apps for the C1 or the British Council English course. I have my teachers already finished the C1 with British Council English course, and they get the result, PDF result. And after that, the agency will supposed to legalize this to you for the work permit. It will about the $85 for legalized fee. Both of the apps have really small cost to conduct the exam. For example, EFSS is currently free. For British Council English course, you will pay after having result, and it's about $20. Be professional in detail. I always recommend my teachers that should be professional in small things. Other things will make the huge impression to the employers. For example, documents about the file you send to the employer when you apply, it should be in scanned file, bright, strength, and have full document request. Secondly, for the CV, you should put your pictures, your current pictures into the CV with the smile or the polite or bright face. Yeah, it will make a huge impression to the employers. And then about the self-introduction video, many teachers don't really willing to prepare this because they feel bothering. But I really recommend that because the employer can see your body language, your face, your accents, and the way you deliver the information experience. It will make a really good impression to the employer because it will be more vividly for the teachers. It's not about the document. And the last but not least is communication. Even you chat with the employer via Zalo, WhatsApp, Skype, or email, you should be polite and feel thankful, thank you for all in your message to them. searching about employers before applying or even interview. For some teachers, I have worked before in the interview day, and they don't know about the employer name. It's really awkward for both employer and teachers. So I really recommend you can take a time to searching some information about employers. It's not just for employer, it's for you guys too, because you will know more if employer is suitable for you, or you will have information to put the answer a question for them during the interview. And last but not least, be nice and passionate about teaching. Even I know for some of the Expat teachers, it's not your long-term intended career, but you know, when you contribute your knowledge, your efforts in the education, so it's the most meaningful things in life. Vietnam Teaching Job have posted many articles and posts in our official website to support Expat teachers about these things. So please to find more in our official website, vietnamteachingjob.com. You can find the posts like how to find the dream English teaching job in Vietnam, how to make successful resumes to apply for the job, and how some teaching tips, and also the games you can make your lesson more vividly. So that's all for my presentation today, and it's time for the question and answers. Before I answer the questions, I would like to say that I received many questions from the teachers via our contact form in the official website job fair. So I will take several questions from it, and also if I have enough time, I will also answer some questions in the chat box too. Okay, I see some questions in the chat box, so I would like to select some of the questions. Regard to the document, we require either TOEFL, IELTS, or C1, or everything? Yeah, this is a question from Miss Stella, and I would like to answer the question first. First of all, for the TOEFL and TESOL, as I say, it will divide it into non-native teachers and non-native teachers. So for the non-native teachers, so you will need to have IELTS or C1 beside your degree, not in teaching and TESOL TOEFL, because especially when you apply for public or international school, because it's a compulsory requirement for you when you apply for this job. But if you, okay, sorry, I feel something there. But if you apply for this center, so you can don't need about IELTS or C1. It depends on the center, but I really recommend you can take the IELTS or C1 because it will support you to have good offer and can make your application have the high successful rate. Okay, in my lesson teaching. Yes, the EFSS and British English scores are established, but I prefer you take the British English scores because it will more easier to be legalized and you for work permits more. It is certificate from work TESOL Academy acceptable on top degree for non-native speaker. Specifically, it's not just about work TESOL Academy, but at least you meet the requirement about TESOL and TOEFL at least 120 hours for basic. For some schools, they will require more. For example, the TESOL or TOEFL certificate with 120 hours, but they need 40 hours practice teaching. It means you need to combine the practice teaching into your TESOL they will be a step about this. So it's not about the work TESOL Academy, but also other TESOL and TOEFL. At least they meet the required 120 hours, and also can be naturalized and legalized to you in Vietnam. So is it okay too? Okay, is I have two questions from Ms. Kai. Is legalization and notarized the same for Vietnam as is in China? Does the TOEFL need to be legalized? Actually, for working in Vietnam, you guys will need the legalization for the document, bachelor degree, TESOL, TOEFL, C1, IELTS is not taken in Vietnam, and experience letter, if any. So all the document you apply in Vietnam for job or for work permit, for work permit or visa, you need legalization. The process will be you will need to notarize all the document first, and then send your document, the notarized document, to the Vietnam embassies or Foreign Affairs of Vietnam in China, for example, or in your country to legalize for this. And then you can use in Vietnam. It needs to be legalized by Vietnam Embassy or Foreign Affairs. Okay, many questions. So please wait a little. I will see all through the questions. Okay. About the requirement for non-native English speakers and native English speaker, I have mentioned many in my presentation. So it also depends on your standards, but this basically for native speaker, if you don't have degree in English teaching or education, you will need the teaching certificates like TESOL and TOEFL at least 120 hours. For non-native speakers, for some of the employer required, especially public and international schools, you will need more. For example, IELTS or C1 certificates. So the way you can take the C1 certificates during the pandemic, I also put in my presentation, and I will upload later on our official website. So don't worry about this. Okay. About the 3-year experience certificates. Yes, you're right that it's really rarely for teachers to have. Although it's on the list of the requirements, but for some employers, they can also okay for teachers if having degree or TESOL, TOEFL, or for the non-native speaker if having more C1 or IELTS. About 3-year experience, if you have, it more is preferred, but if you don't have, it's not the compulsory, and based on the offer from the standards or school, they will be required or not. So just find the offers without compulsory about the 3-year experience if you cannot get the certificates. Okay. If we don't have the IELTS or other English proficiency tests, but have international recognized certificates in guidance and counseling with its service, the proficiency test for non-native teachers is okay. Is it from Mr. 𝗩𝗶𝗲𝗁? Actually, in Vietnam, for you to really easier to apply for work permit or visa, you should have the certificate they list. For example, C1, IELTS, TESOL, TOEFL. If you have the other certificates that's recognized internationally, it can be considered, but will take more time for you to check whether it can be accepted in Vietnam. So if you guys can have time to prepare or take the exam like C1 or IELTS, it's not really costly today. So you can prepare for this because it will be easier and save time for you. Okay. Where could we watch the record version of today's meetings? Actually, we have record our meeting today on the website and also on the Facebook. So after the fair, we will put the record version into the website so you guys can watch again for any information you will need. From mid-case, are there employer accept undergraduates already have years of teaching experience and TESOL certificates? Actually, especially in this situation in the time in Vietnam, if you lack of degree, it's really difficult and it will cost a ton of money for you to process. But I don't recommend about this because now the basic requirement for all teachers, both native and non-native speaker, they will need at least degree or diploma for native or plus teaching certificates, as I mentioned. So if you don't have degree and you want to come Vietnam, so I don't really recommend for this. You should be complete and then you come. It will save your time, your money and your time too, and have the more employer for you to apply. Okay, so many questions. I am not have words. Don't require become a lesson. I am the licensed teacher in Philippines and have worked in Thailand, Cambodia, didn't require C1 because my license is equivalent to that certificate. Yes, I totally understand about this, but you know, for in Vietnam, that have some strict regulation. You have license teaching certificate is also too, and you can check with the employer whether it can replace for the C1 or IELTS they require. We're not sure that it will be acceptable for all centers or employer because it's based on the decision of the related department whether they can accept for the certificate instead of C1. But you can try with the employer to ask about whether they can replace for the C1 or IELTS. Okay. About the how renew TRC when it has expired. So I would like to move the question to the session visa and work permit for the afternoon because we will have legal specialists to take care about this. So she will give you the more correct information for your questions. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for all questions today, but it's almost out of time for me because it's about the time for the first employer to begin at about 3 minutes later. So for all the questions I have not answered yet, so please don't worry. We will answer all the questions and public in our official job fair website. So I will inform you guys about this. So don't worry about this. Yeah, thank you so much. So for now, I would like to give you the really detailed guideline how to move to the first our employer for the fair. So it will be the DTP education. The DTP education is the large organization in Ho Chi Minh City, and they have the many available offers now. So please look at my guidelines in the slide so that you guys can move to DTP Education Zoom. First of all, you will click into the, wait a minute. You can click into the icon named breakout rooms. It's like the window icons. And then you click into the room name DTP Education. Yes, and click Join. The system will automatically transfer you the Zoom of the DTP Education, the employer. For the teacher who use the phone, will use the phone to join. You can also see the guideline here. Also have the icon of breakout rooms in your phones. Please click into it and choose the TP Education and click Join button. For any teachers who feel struggle about transfer to the room, so please don't worry because we can support you too. So just try it first. And if any other can transfer, you can put the task in our chat box. Oh, you don't see it. So Miss Willie, have you used the computers or phone to join? Oh, the computer. Okay, I will come back for this slide. Yeah, this one. Do you see the icon? Breakout room. If you guys can see about this, you can come to the more option, and you will see the breakout room into it. Please take a look in a more if the icon breakout room don't appear in your computer now. Have you seen it, Miss Kay, Miss Willie? Okay, don't worry. For any teacher who can find the breakout room, we will assign you to the Zoom. Yeah, Đại Trương Phát Education, that's right. Oh, it's okay, Miss Kay. We will support you, so don't worry. Our team will assign you. Yeah, okay. Okay, you guys, we will have to assign you. Thank you, Miss Willie. Yeah, to new room. Please wait for several minutes. My team will support you guys into the room. Okay, Miss or Mr. Alelus, I don't see it either. Okay, it's no problem. Please wait a little bit. We will support to move you guys. Yes. For any teacher, if you struggle, please.
Teacher training, online teaching, library solution, and education equipment. We also have several offices in on-off Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, Northern Office in Hanoi, Central Office in Da Nang, Southeastern in Dong Nai, Mekong, Cần Thơ City, and the other office in Thailand, Cambodia. As some of our partners, internal and external, like you can see on Recruitment, some of the partners. And software teaching learning solution, we have Blackboard, LittleBridge, Real English, e-learning and training platform. We have Blackboard now. Education equipment, we got Vestel, Casio, Digis. Now I introduce some of our products. For self-publishing, we got the Smart Start 5 levels for the elementary school. For the co-publishing, we recently have the Oxford English Vietnamese dictionary. We cooperate with the Oxford. We also have all the teacher training session, online English programs, and education equipment. Now we move to some of recruitment information. Right now we are recruiting for 3 main positions. The first one is English, and you can be assigned to the school to teach English as the school as our common teacher. And the second is the material developer, which is will be related to editing the books. You will be the one who content and update for all of the book course. The third one will be solution specialist. It's also related to both, but more about the research and development. And our requirements is just some basic, like you have major in English, linguistics, Bachelor of Education majoring in English, you have fluent English, and have the experience of teaching or book editing is prioritized. Okay, and we also have competitive salary, professional working environment. We also provided some training for the new staff, and also insurance per law. Okay, and this is our email address. If you are interested in our position, you can assign with the 𝗩𝗲𝗁𝗃 or send your CV to our email later. etp.com, and with the subject apply position and your full name. Okay, this is Facebook's page of recruiting. You can see on the screen. Now there's some of our activities, and you can see that in the center is the book events, and on the left there's one teacher training section. On the right, you do some events at the school. Yeah. In the center is our year-end party session will be held at the end of the year to celebrate and note some of our recent things that we can do in the previous year. Okay, so this is the end of our brief presentation. If you have any question, please type on the chat box now, and we'll be answering each of your questions. Thank you. Okay. So I can see there's many questions already. Okay. Check this one. Alo Thanh ơi, em mở cao như mic lên Thanh.
Anh ơi, có giáo viên nói là mình mở lại cái slide show cái Facebook của mình ra anh.
File nào ta?
Em không biết nên mở lại cái slide có cái hình của Facebook á, hình như là họ muốn tìm Facebook của mình đó anh.
Facebook, ok.
Phương ơi, có một số cái câu hỏi liên quan đến giấy tờ thì chắc là nhờ Phương trả lời trước nha, rồi có một câu liên quan đến salary thì có gì để Thanh nói cái đó sao? Chắc là nhờ Phương trả lời phần giấy tờ trước nha Phương.
Okay, there's some teacher want to see our Facebook. Okay, so now we will answer each of your questions. Like I have somebody waving the hands. Miss Jenny or Mr. James, do you have any questions? Okay. Okay, next, Mr. Simon.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's my great pleasure to attend this kind of meeting.
Okay, nice to see you too.
I would like to ask if non-natives are acceptable or eligible for this position, for being an English teacher in your center. My second question is, are you working for public schools or you are an English center? And yeah, how many teaching hours do you have per week? And what's the rate, please?
Okay, thank you for your questions.
Thank you.
Right now, Miss Tang, one of our employee, will be answering this. Hello, Miss Tang.
Hello, everybody. So can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, so about DTP offer, first of all, I want to answer you the second question first, is that DTP, we working with public school. We are not centers, of course, we do have our own in the center, but mostly we work with the public school. And this year we are focusing on kindergartens and primary school. So they are all public school. And your questions about the offer that DTP offer for the teachers, also about the working hour. So we're working with public schools. So we offer the teachers around 60 hours per month. So for the full-time teachers, and of course, if you work at a part-time teachers, you can sign up the free time, and we will try to assign you to classes that fit with your timetable. So for the full-time positions, you have to commit that you work for us at least 60 hours per month, and the salary range may be around $1,000 to $1,300 for that 60 hours. It's kind of depending on your experience and how well you demo class would be. So that's basically about the salary thing. But of course, DTP, we are famous for two policies that we think that will help most of the teachers at this point. The first thing is that after one semester you work with us, I think that after 1 year you work with us, around 9 months. If you finish the contract and if you are the full-time teachers, you will get a bonus. It's kind of depending on the locations that you work for, but for Ho Chi Minh City teachers, your completion bonus will be around $1,000 just for finishing the contract. And the second thing that would help you a little bit in this COVID situations is that if the COVID happen again during the school year, and because of the COVID you have no hours in the school, we will support you with about 10 million Vietnam dong per month to help you a little bit in this pandemic. Yeah, so I see a lot of questions asking about the hour thing. So I'm answering it again. It's 60 hours for a full-time teacher per month. So it's like you have to work around 15 hours per week. And for the part-time teachers, you can sign up as much as you want to.
Thank you. I have another question, which is about COVID, actually. Like, is it mandatory for the next school year to be vaccinated as an English teacher? Actually, I'm in Hanoi right now.
Okay, so in Ho Chi Minh City, our teachers have already finished their shot, their first or maybe the second shot already. So I think that if you move to Ho Chi Minh City, you will still have to wait for another turn, I think, because all of the teachers have finished the shot.
What about Hanoi? You have no idea?
Yeah, I have no idea about what's going on in Hanoi because we don't have any business in Hanoi yet.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so is there anyone else with any questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, please ask.
So I understand that it's a 60-hour work requirement for full-time teachers. How much of that is classroom hours and how much of that is office hours?
Oh, it's the classroom hour, not the office hour. Of course, in some special case like the English day or something around that, and for the examinations you will have to work in the office, but I don't think that's much. That 60 hours per month is all the class time. Yeah.
So additionally, so there would be the 60 hours of teaching plus some office hours, right?
Yeah, but that optional. It's kind of depends on your schedule and if we need some teachers need in the office, but of course we do have our own academic officers to do all the office work. So it's kind of rarely for the office work, I think.
Okay, and I just have two more questions. One, be required to grade and evaluate homework for the students?
About the homework, yes, of course, you have to grade your own, but DTB, we work on our platform. We do have an online platform, and we do have the DHA, which is the applications for the student to do their exercise online on that app, and that app is smart for the student too. So if you use DHA, you don't have to.
Okay, excellent. And then the last question is, as a full-time teacher, am I allowed to take on additional work within Vietnam to supplement my income?
I think that if it's not conflict with our working hour, you will be free to work in the other hour.
Excellent. Thank you.
Hello, I had a question.
Yes, please.
I have one.
Yes, please ask.
My name is Dan. I saw a good question in the chat about the materials developer position. Someone just asked, what is a normal day for that position? And I also would like to add, if you are accepted as a materials developer, would that also start online?
Okay. Hello, Mr. Daniel. Answering that question. In our material developer position, would have like office hour working, 8 hours per day and 5 days per week. Also on Saturday morning, but we'll be off at Sunday and Saturday evening.
That's very
good. Yes, this position requires a little bit more special. You have to have the CELTA degrees or all the related degrees, like maybe the Trinity College degrees, something like that, because our line managers requires for those degrees to be qualified for this position. It's quite harder than the teacher position.
Yeah, I understand. And just real quick, that start online in at the same time or no?
Okay. As this moment, because of the COVID status, as you know already, we are mostly working from home. Yeah. So our position will be maybe we'll interview online, or we will wait until the September to see if we can come back to work from the office, so that we can have the direct interview. But right now, this position will not be working right away. We will wait until the COVID is settled and everybody can come back to work. Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Nia.
Okay. Do you have any more questions?
Can I ask a question? Just one question, please.
Okay. Hello. What's your name?
Yeah. Good morning to everyone. I just want to have a question because of COVID, right? It's increasing, and I just want to ask, like, if you have an online teaching jobs.
Okay, Miss Tang.
Okay, about the online teaching jobs, at this point, we haven't got any online teaching jobs yet. But if the school year starts, we expected that it will start in the 15th of September. If the school year starts and the government decided to change the public school teaching into online teaching, then at that point we will have online teaching class. But at this point, I cannot tell you anything for sure.
Got it. That's for the native speakers, right? You're just accepting for native speakers, or also there's opportunity for non-native speakers?
Yes, for both native teachers, non-native teachers, and of course Filipino teachers are acceptable as well.
Thank you.
Okay, so I see that a lot of questions about the TRC, the work permit, and some procedures to have outside Vietnam teachers. So I will transfer to Ms. Phương. She will answer the questions about the paper. Okay, Ms. Phương.
We got a question, please, if you still have time.
Yeah, okay. Please ask.
So basically, sorry about that. Well, we're in a t-shirt. I just woke up. No, get that out. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to ask is regarding the work in Vietnam, if you've already got like a part-time job, is it possible to like actually get another job with you guys, like as a full-time teacher?
Yes, of course, I have already answered these questions before. Is that if your schedule doesn't conflict with DTP schedule, then you are free to work with other company as well.
Okay, cool. Is that legal in terms of like making sure you get, like, if you want to take the money out the country and like maybe help your family, something like that, is it possible to do that? Is it legal?
Sorry, I cannot understand the question. So what's it you
So for
ask?
example, will the bank have a problem with me having two incomes in my account? Will the bank give me a problem with that?
I don't think that there will be any problem with that.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Okay. So I think that I will let Ms. Phuong answers some questions about work permit and visa and TRC.
Hello, everyone. I received many questions about the TSC work permit. To be honest, okay, we can support to getting work permit. We always have the way to helping you to get work permit, but it depends on your document. So to answer all questions, you have to send me your document. You have to send me the soft copy of document, then I will send you case by case. Don't worry about the document because we always have the way to assist. In case your document is not already, we can the agent can assist to proceed.
Okay, so thank you for Ms. Phuong's answer. So is there anyone with any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, is it strictly English degrees? Strictly.
Okay, so what is your questions?
The degrees, is it strictly English degrees? You know, I see that degrees are being sought are literature in English. What about people with other degrees and they have teaching experience and teaching certificates? Are they accepted, or it has to strictly be English degrees?
You don't need an English degree. You just need a bachelor's in any field, and then plus a teaching certificate like TESOL. That is okay.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have one question. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. With the materials developer position, what is the salary for that one?
Okay, so for these questions, I will ask Mr. Yin to answer this.
Thank you.
Can you repeat the questions?
Yes, the material developer position, the one that's office-based, what is the salary for that position?
For this position, we'll pay the monthly salary, and the range would be from I think 2,000 USD to 3,000 USD, based on your experience and the teaching skill. And we will have the interview process. So after the interview process, then we will talk about the salary later.
Indeed. And are you recruiting for people outside of Vietnam, or would they have to be in Vietnam at the moment?
Yeah, I saw that question on the chat box too. There's many candidates wondering about that. So at the moment, we don't have the sponsorship for any candidate outside of Vietnam. So you have to move to Vietnam first, and then we can support for your visa work permit process later if you pass our probation. But firstly, you have to move to Vietnam. Then we don't have any sponsorship for a candidate outside of Vietnam yet.
No, that's totally understandable. I was actually looking for like later on in BA when things reopen. So it's just out of my curiosity for now. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
hello.
Can I? Yes. Can I? I have a question.
Yes, of course. Mr. Can I
Is
have
that
your name?
My name is Orlando. Orlando.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Orlando.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi there. Good morning. All right. I don't have a bachelor degree, but I have 3 years experience in online teaching, and also I have a TESOL and a TEYL certificates. Is that enough to be accepted?
Which position are you asking about?
Well, as a teacher.
Teacher? Teacher, I think that's enough. Yes. Teacher, you just need to have the experience of teaching English, and the TESOL or English bachelor is enough already.
I see.
Hi, Lando.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, about for teaching position.
Yes.
You can apply for teacher position. After the 2 second round interview, we will decide you can request for teacher position or not. But about your document, because you don't have the bachelor degree, so to apply for work permit, THP will have to apply to work permit to the another agent. The fee will be really quite high for work permit.
Okay. All right. Got it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, good morning. May I have your name?
Good morning. My name is Catherine. I'm from the Philippines.
Okay. Hello, Miss Catherine.
I just recently graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology last August 11, and then I also have ESL experience for 6 years and 5 months. And then I was working in a Japanese language school before for 6 years and 5 months. And then I'd like to ask what other things prepare so that I can find a good job in Vietnam.
So right now you're not moved to Vietnam already?
I'm still here in the Philippines, and I would just like to know what are other things that or other documents that I should prepare just in case I would like to apply for a teaching job there.
Okay. Miss Phương, please.
Yes, because because you are outside in Vietnam, so to DTP sponsor you to come in Vietnam, you have to send me own document like bachelor, TESOL, own document. Then we have to apply your document to Department of Labor and Immigration Department. The process will take around 2 months at least.
Should I send it through email?
Yes, you can send me the email and I will guide you detail.
I see. So that you can help me in processing my documents?
Yes, I will type in my email in chat box and.
Okay.
One teacher can send with question.
I'd like to ask what other documents should I prepare?
The teacher can send the email to our email tuyển dụng, or the VTJ later. Then you contact for each person later. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Here you can type in the email address again for one teacher who joined later.
Miss Phương, I saw a question like Mr. Peter asked, could you please clarify what you were saying about getting teacher job without a degree but over 5 years is teaching experience?
Okay. It's in case you don't have your degree, DTP will have to apply to a work permit to another agency. The agent will helping with submit to document to Department of Labor, but the fee will be quite high, maybe around $600 to $700.
Okay, we got like 2 or 3 minutes left.
Hello. Hi. So this is Ramya from India.
Yeah.
So I have a question regarding IELTS, the English proficiency test. What if I don't have a IELTS, but I have all the other supporting documents that are asked for.
Sorry, you mean you don't have teaching certificate?
No, IELTS, that's English Proficiency Test, C1 and IELTS.
Okay.
So I don't have only English Proficiency Test, but I have a teaching certificate of 120 hours, which is completed. So it is the 400 hours which I've taken, but as of now, I have completed minimum of 120 hours. So will that suffice whatever requirement is there for teaching English?
Sorry, can you repeat again your question?
My question is about IELTS or C1 certificate. If I don't have the English Proficiency Test certificate, will I still be considered? I have every other document. I have a master's degree. I have a guidance and counseling certificate, internationally recognized. I also have worked already with children for almost 2 years now, and also have teaching certificate.
Okay, I see. In your case, we still can help you to getting work permit. If you worry about the work permit, I think no problem.
Okay, so for that, so as it says, because I'm a non-native speaker and I'm from India, that means I think this was already said in chat box. First, I need to move to Vietnam, and then after that, you will be helping with other procedures. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
To coming into Vietnam, you have to send your own document first, and I will guide you how to authenticate the document.
Okay. And one last question about COVID time. So is it required that whoever is moving to Vietnam as of now they have to be completely vaccinated?
About the teacher position, we recruit both native and non-native teacher. In current situation, need to be have plan to teach online, but it depends on the school decision and parent as well.
Yeah, I think if the foreigner move to Vietnam right now, they should have vaccinated, and yeah, you be do the test or the COVID test with the government, so it could be complicated.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. So
okay,
much.
thank you. Curious because
sorry, is it either or, either the vaccine or the negative test, or both?
I think either, yes. But you have like a period of quarantine, like 1 weeks before you can like work normally. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Now, Miss Gracia from VTJ will guide you to move to all the rooms if you want. And after that, if anybody have any else question, you can stay and we'll answer each of questions.
Now, do you have our email accounts and you have our contact details, or do we need to check on the recording for your emails and so forth?
So please write down our emails and also assign with the VTJ, because they will send us a list of your email later. So if you assign with VTJ, then we have your email ready.
Hi,
right,
Mr. Yen, can you show again the slide about the email?
Okay. Hà em vô được rồi đó Hà. Okay, can you see our email? Oh.
Yes, thank you. It disappeared now.
Would you mind to flash it back again, sir?
That was too quick.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I said earlier, you can send to this email or sign with the All is okay. Yeah.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Gracie from BTJ, and I'm gonna give you some instructions on how to move to another employer's room. So if you already know how to do it, then you feel free to go ahead and move to the other employer's room. So the next employer would be 𝗩𝗲𝗁 English. So you click the breakout room icon at the bottom. This is like a window icon. And then choose the 10 a.m. 𝗩𝗲𝗁 English and click join.
Okay, thank you
So yeah,
everybody for joining our room today.
and yeah, just a few more minutes. So I just want to show how we do it on the phone. So we also click into the breakout room button and then choose the next employer, 𝗩𝗲𝗁 English, 10 a.m. and then join. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. If you still find some trouble or difficulties in joining the other employer's room, please tell us so that we can assign you to the room, or you can stay and to ask and answer more questions. Thank you so much.
Okay, so if anyone still have questions, you can still ask us now.
Excuse me, I just have a few questions, sir.
Okay, can I have your name?
Yeah, I'm Diane Rose. I'm from the Philippines.
Okay,
Yeah,
hello.
so yeah, I actually checked your VTJ position guidelines, and it says here that
Is there anybody in this room?
Okay, you guys, please wait a minute. He has a problem here. I will make the host into the presentation from 𝗩𝗲𝗁. So please wait a minute.
Okay.
Nghe nè chị. Rồi em vào rồi đó.
Có thấy em không? Steven
Hey,
Latera
Mr.
đó.
Steven, can you turn on your video?
Now we're gonna do another one.
So I'm here. Excuse me, can you see me?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. We can see you.
Can we just start, please? It's already 10 minutes.
Good morning.
Let's begin. Teacher.
Good morning.
Steven.
Good morning.
Steven.
I'm here. I'm here.
Let's
Hello,
begin.
everyone.
Yes. Let's begin.
Yes.
Good morning.
Please wait a minute.
Hello, good morning.
Không cần giới thiệu đâu thầy, đi thẳng vào luôn đi nha thầy, đi thẳng vào phần trình bày luôn, không cần giới thiệu anh.
Là thấy slide chưa anh? Anh Cương ơi.
Ok, I saw it.
Là anh thấy màn hình lại em share chưa?
I saw.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here today. Let me introduce myself. I am Lâm from Training Division of 𝗩𝗲𝗁 English School in Vietnam. Okay, we also have Ms. Trang, the EH manager. My talk is particularly relevant to those of you who would like to join with us as a teacher. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask at the end of our presentation. First of all, I'll begin introducing our school, 𝗩𝗲𝗁. So 𝗩𝗲𝗁, formerly known as Planet, was established in March 2009 to provide children, students, and workers with optimal foreign language learning programs, using the most advanced methods with standard facilities, meeting the increasing needs of students, ensuring the highest results in development of foreign language skills, easily passing international qualification exams such as Cambridge, TOEFL, IELTS. We are the English school system with the largest number of students in District 9, currently the city of Thủ Đức. So this is pictures of our staff and students. Our customers are organizations, enterprises. We are the first English school to execute English training contracts for organizations and enterprises that have needs. We see that steel company, security service company, they are very famous in our country. And about community relations, we combine with the People's Committee of District 9 to provide scholarships to civil servants. We help disadvantaged children in the area with cash and gifts. We distribute gifts on the occasion of Mid-Autumn Festival, International Children's Day. We combine with District Union to annually sponsor the 200 best unalcoholic children. And we also sponsoring cultural and art programs at local colleges and universities. This is our picture of activities. For entertaining environment, we create entertaining environment for learners. We hold a singing contest every year, several events on big holidays, Christmas, Vietnamese Teachers Day. We organize for students to participate in picnics and summer camps. We are so proud that we were in the list of top 100 typical brand Asia Pacific. This is our new version. We changed the brand name Planet to 𝗩𝗲𝗁 since August 2020. About vision and mission. Our mission is creating a well-rounded educational environment for students in developing skills and good qualities. All we do is to constantly contribute to society, the growth of Vietnam, and development with the world. We would like to become a prestigious and famous brand in the field of English language teaching by the Vietnamese and for the people of Vietnam. We are a place that is loved and most satisfied by parents and students. We look forward to the comprehensive education. We concentrate on developing outstanding English learning environment. Besides, we also have career orientation, intellectual activity 4.0 for students to cultivate good qualities and develop soft skills. This is our training programs. English for communication and English for office workers. We also focus on Cambridge exams like TOEIC, TOEFL, and IELTS. Recruiting teachers. We have a strict recruitment procedure. Only those who are well trained for specialty, skills, psychology, and pedagogical matters allowed to participate in teaching. All the teachers are good at English with good grammar, standard pronunciation, and especially a sensitivity to apply the pedagogical methods. These are pictures of our teachers. So we have a lot of activities to enhance the quality of teams teachers. And we regularly organize workshops and improve skills with experts and discuss with the bookstore manager about up-to-date courses, course books. And this is staff and management team. They are professional, trained, enthusiastic, dedicated, taking good care of students. Our facilities. We have multifunctional rooms. These are our classrooms, very nice and modern. We also have library for extra groups. We also room for gifts and stationery. It's for students. So these are classroom activities. The special thing about us is Edu Hub, which is a good space for learners to relax and study. We have plenty of activities like mini trip, team building, weekend activities, Joy Oh Joy coffee reading, Joy Oh Joy music, workshop, speaking club, and movie club. We join in a lot of social activities and events. We cooperate with education partners. Some of them are very well known throughout the country. Bookstore, board game. We not only have English programs, but also for arts, environmental, technology 4.0, sex education, and help students develop skills. Our cultural environment creates good quality. So we go for work satisfaction, and affection. So we focus on technology gadgets, guarantee quality. We have best services for students and learners. We provide standard space and especially appropriate tuition fees. So all we do is focus on comprehensive education. Yeah, thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Excuse me?
Yeah. Yes, I can. Let me ask. Do you do both centers and public schools? And what motivated you to change the name from Planet to Platera?
Yes, we changed Planet to Platera School.
Yes.
Okay. So what is your question, please?
First question is, do you do both centers and public schools? Do you do both? And what motivated you to change that name from Planet to Platera?
So we are an English center.
Okay.
Yes.
Specialized in centers. And what motivated you to change the name, Planet to Platera?
Okay.
Why
I'm not in position to answer this question. I can answer this question later on, and Mr. Kung will help me to answer this question.
Okay.
Là anh Kung ơi.
Anh nghe.
Động lực nào để mình chuyển từ Planet sang Platera vậy anh? Mình đổi tên á. Động lực nào tôi hỏi như vậy đó.
Em nói với anh luôn, đó là một cái sự thay đổi về mặt chiến lược về bộ nhận diện thương hiệu.
Okay, this is our strategy for learners and students to recognize our brand name. So that is my motivation.
Okay. What are the hours? The hours. Do people teach during weekends, weekdays? What are the hours?
Excuse me. Can you say that again?
What are the hours there? Do people teach during weekends, during weekdays? What are the hours? Teaching hours?
Yes. Our activities. This is our activities.
Hours.
Yes.
Teaching hours. Yeah. Do people teach during weekends, during weekdays?
Yes.
Maybe evenings.
So we have weekly events. and we have a lot of activities. A
Not
lot of
activities,
activities.
the teaching itself. I'm asking about the teaching itself.
The teaching exam.
Yeah, the teaching itself. Yeah. People there teach in the evening or maybe both during the weekends. Teaching, the teaching, the actual classroom.
Okay. It depends on the class. So we just teach your class. Okay. It depends. It depends.
How many hours in a month? How many hours? How many hours?
How many?
How
many hours?
Yeah.
How many hours? You mean to how many teaching hours do you have every month?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
many hours. Anh Cương ơi, bây giờ giáo viên nước ngoài ta hỏi mình là mỗi tháng là có bao nhiêu giờ dạy anh dành cho người ta?
Trung bình từ 40 đến 60 giờ.
So we have 40 to 60 teaching hours for average teachers. 40 to 60 teaching hours.
40 to 60.
Yeah, 40
okay,
to 60
40 to 60
hours.
Okay.
Per month.
Okay, hello. Can you hear me? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. I'm Alex from Algeria. I'm just like wondering if you consider non-natives from who are not in Vietnam right now. I used to work in Vietnam for over a year, and I have all the documents. So I want to confirm again.
Excuse me, I can hear your questions so clearly. Can you repeat your question?
Yeah. I'm wondering if
Okay, I'm here. Listening. I'm listening. Listen. Excuse me. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, my name is Martin. My name is Martin,
Yes.
and then I am Ghanaian, currently residing in Ghana. I have a bachelor's degree in English.
Yes.
And then I also do have a 168 level 5 TEFL certificates, and then I also have a 30-year certificate in teaching.
Wow.
I mean,
yes.
I've got all the papers, but then do you actually have any plans or strategies in place to help people like myself who are currently outside of Vietnam?
Okay. Are you working outside Vietnam?
Yes, outside of.
Okay. So can you repeat your question briefly? Briefly. Repeat your question briefly.
What strategies do you have in place for people who are outside of Vietnam, but then do have all the papers?
Okay, a strategy for teachers outside Vietnam. That's right.
Yes, please.
Excuse me, please wait a minute. Anh Cưng ơi, bây giờ người ta hỏi về cái chiến lược mà để mà dành cho giáo viên sống và làm việc bên ngoài Việt Nam đó anh. Mình có chiến lược nào không anh để thu hút họ?
Tức là những cái chính sách mình hỗ trợ phải không em?
Là người này người ta cung cấp thông tin là người ta có nhiều bằng cấp về giáo dục. Người ta hỏi là cái
đúng là đó, ý người ta hỏi là vậy đó anh.
Tức là chính sách thì đơn giản là bên mình có những cái chính sách hỗ trợ về cái giấy tờ của permit nè, hay là hỗ trợ về cái việc giấy tờ, cái này trang rành hơn. Anh nghĩ là em cứ nói họ ghi cụ thể từng one by one để bên mình trả lời cho họ nha.
Em có nói nhiều lần email rồi đó.
You're talking Vietnamese. Yeah, it's supposed to be English.
So, excuse me, this is long answers. I will answer your question later on. Okay.
And then they'd run out of time.
Sorry for inconvenience.
30 minutes for the company. And then they'd run out of time. They only talk about the school and not the condition. How many? How much? Work permit.
I think you can email them if you have any further questions. A limited amount of time.
I know,
and I
exactly.
think they believe they added it in the chat box at hr.platerra@gmail.com since we're time. But yeah.
Yeah, they
Let's
run
go
out
on to the
every
next
time.
one.
Okay, yes, thank you for your answer. You can email us.
Email.
So any questions?
Please, please your email address.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm from India. My name is Gaurav. I have a question regarding the proficiency.
Yes.
Do the TOEIC certificate is essential for teaching English in your institution? For instance, I've got a TOEIC of 900 plus score. So is this a requirement to teach?
Okay, yes. Anh Cương Thị Trang ơi, bây giờ cái người này người ta có TOEIC 900 nè. Bây giờ người ta hỏi đây có phải điều kiện cần thiết để mà được tuyển vô không?
Em ơi, hết giờ rồi, gọi email. Hết giờ rồi, gọi email.
Okay, we can email us. So you can email us and then I'll answer your question later. Okay, excuse me.
Oh, okay, right.
Hello.
I don't want it up.
Hello.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Are you going now?
Stephen?
I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you all located only in Ho Chi Minh?
Yes, we are in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
What is your salary range?
Oh, salary range. Okay, salary range. Yes, please wait. Cái salary range, chị Trang ơi, cái mức lương salary range là cái phạm vi lương từ bao nhiêu á? Mình có trả lời được không?
Cái này mình không có thể trả lời trên này đâu, cứ nói họ gửi email cho mình là được, mình sẽ trả lời email hết.
Excuse me. You can email us about this problem, okay, and I will answer your question later. Sorry for inconvenience. Okay.
Will you all post your email address? Well, Platerra comes out.
Yes.
Thank you.
Email at. Yes.
Dear teachers, my name is Grace. Yeah. Thank you.
Trả lời cho họ đi, thầy cứ nói chuyện đi.
Okay. I'm listening to you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, I want to know about the work permit and TRC and visas.
Okay. Người ta hỏi về giấy phép lao động và cái visa, chị ơi.
Bên mình sẽ có hỗ trợ support. Okay.
Okay, we will support you about that.
So everything is provided.
Excuse me?
Everything is provided by yourself.
Mình support mọi thứ luôn hay sao hả chị?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I support all of it. Yeah, I help you to do that.
Oh, that's good then. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for listening.
Excuse me. So my name is Gracie. I'm from BTJ. I want to announce that the light time for Platerra English is already over. So if you want to move to the other employers room, please do it now. And I'm gonna show you how to do it to move to another room in Zoom. If you already know it, feel free to go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the next employer would be Everest Education and Yola. So as I told you before, just click in the breakout room button at the bottom of the page and then select the room. And we have Everest Education and Yola at 10:30. You can choose either of the rooms to join in and then click the join button. Same thing goes with your phone. So you click in the breakout room button and then choose Yola or Everest Education at 10:30. And then you click join.
It's
Yeah,
10:30 now.
10:30. It is. So you can join it now.
Yeah, I can't find it though.
How does one know where to go? Whether to go to this one or this one?
Sam, I couldn't find the breakdown button.
All right,
You have
sure.
to choose, you choose one of them.
We will assign you into the rooms if you want to. Yeah, if you want to or
I'm
have
asking
some
that,
trouble with.
you have to choose one of them. You lose one.
Yeah,
and
you have to
gain one.
choose. Yeah,
I
so
can't-
you can.
How do we choose now? How do I know?
I can't see Everest on here.
Huh?
I can't see Everest on the breakout room.
It's so hard to know where to go.
So you see that it's on the 3rd. Everest Education and Yola at 10:30. So we have 2 rooms, 2 different rooms for 2 employers. So you can join either of them. Cannot be joining
Right,
2
slow
of them
down.
at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, I've got that.
All right. So if you want to join to Everest or to Yola, just tell me, text me in the chat box, and then I will assign you to that room if you find it difficult to find. All right. Thank you so much.
I don't think Everest are on it.
Okay, I will move you to Everest. Don't worry.
Okay.
But when things got back down, we would prefer to have people in the country because we're still working as a team in Saigon.
I see. So you are only accepting like temporary work from home setup. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so far for now. We have a couple of products that can work for long-term online people.
I understand. Okay. So may I have your email address, please?
Maybe Ngọc can you can leave the email, the contact email to everyone after this.
Yeah, the email address and as well as our website address is on the screen, so you guys can take note. We will let you know later if you need.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, regarding the online setup that you have right now, how much do you pay for online classes?
So we pay based on your experience and your qualification. So the number will vary, and we will let you know after you pass the interview with us. But we can say that we pay very competitively compared to the market.
Okay, is it a group class or a one student per teacher?
We have group class and one-to-one tutor.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What if, hello?
Good
hello?
morning.
Morning.
Okay, go
Um, okay, so there's a questions about sponsoring teachers who are outside Vietnam. So currently we are not in a position that we can bring teachers from outside Vietnam, but when Vietnam opens again, we are supporting on teachers from outside. As long as you get a visa to enter Vietnam, and then we will start to support the work permit as well as the temporary resident card for you to work, be able to work in. The process of work permit. So technically, you get a visa, and then you will have work permit support and sponsored by Everest, as well as the temporary resident card, which will replace your visa, and then you will be able to work at Everest full time.
How many hours? How many teaching hours per month? And is it mix of centers and schools, or it's one of them? And how many hours per month?
Sorry, are you asking us about how many hours?
Yes, how many teaching hours per month? And is it centers and public schools, or it's one of them, or you specialize in one of them?
We have our own centers, and you would be teaching at our center only to our students. And then your per week it will be ranging from, for a full-time position, it will be from 9 to 15 hours a week. It will be from 9 to 15 hours a week. So that'll be 36 to 60 hours a month.
Okay, 9 to 16, 36 to 9 to 16 per week, and 36 to
9 to 15.
9 to 16 a week, and 36 to how many a month?
36 to 60.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Vin Jundu.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I see you raise your hand. Do you have any?
Yeah. Yeah, I am currently here in Hanoi. My question is that is it possible that your school can, like, if I will be hired, do you give like support teachers from Hanoi to move to Ho Chi Minh City to yours?
Yeah, so currently our centers is working from home right now because of restrictions. So if you are offering a job with us, you will be teaching online for the first period of time until we're back. And then if we're back to normal, then you can travel from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City and get an offsite classes of yours.
So so do you accept, like, I'm going to apply for an online class in your school? Is that clear? Yeah, okay. So can I have the email address so that I can send my CV? Or...
Do you guys see the screen with the email and stuff?
It's frozen now.
Oh, okay. Let me share it again.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So the email address as well as the website are on the screen, so you can take note to send us an email instead.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Alex.
Hello.
Hello. Do you have any questions?
Good morning. Yeah, I'm Alex. Yeah, I'm just like wondering about the specific documents for the non-native speakers to make the work permit.
Oh, so Nia, can you answer this question about work permit documents?
For the non-natives, please.
Okay, so about the work permit, because like we are under the quarantine now, so it's there are some there is some restriction that we can do now, but for the work permit, you have to prepare like about the health check and your visa. You have to the business visa. And moreover, you have to prepare some others document related to your teaching certificate and police check like from your the old country or Vietnamese departments. Yeah.
Thank you. I've heard like there is a new change, like new law concerning like the non-natives, that they have to have like the English proficiency test, like C1.
Can you
like the English language proficiency, like IELTS, TOEFL, C1 certificate? Is it mandatory right now for making work permit and?
Okay, so to all the work permit, you have to have the bachelor degree or above degree. Okay, and moreover, you have to support certificates such as if you want to apply for the teaching position, you have to have like teaching certificates such as TOEFL, IELTS, or something that like some supporting document like that.
So okay, so it's just TESOL or TOEFL is enough.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Little rat.
Did you just sign a visiting contract or just a part-time contract with you, right? Without any benefits like health checkup, like that. But at your lab, we just sign full-time contracts in order to guarantee all the benefits to be compliant with the laws.
Okay.
I had a question. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I had two questions actually, which was around the package. So it's 100% full-time contract. So what's the salary range offered then?
Yeah, for the full-time contract, you asked about the salary and the rate. It will depend. I cannot share to you the exactly rate, but it will be roughly from $20 to $25 for 1 hour. However, in order to know the exactly rate, how much we will offer you, it also depends. You have to go through the recruitment process of our company. It means that we will have the interview, the demo, and interview with the academic manager for the demo. And this time you prepare the lesson plan. And based on that, we will assess your skill, knowledge, and experience. And we will prepare the offer package suitable with your capability.
Cost of the health insurance, and I see that it says 80 million Vietnam dong per year. Is that the cover or the amount that it costs Yola?
80,000 per year. This is the maximum amount that you can claim from the insurance company. We will purchase for you the insurance package. It's a card that we will issue for you from 𝗏𝗲𝗰 insurance company.
Okay.
So you can use that card for your personal checkup, for the dentist, or for maternity, or in-house. How do we say in-house or inpatient or outpatient? Yeah.
Okay. 80 million, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Excellent. Yeah.
Because you know what is now because of the COVID pandemic, it severely impacts the teachers in Vietnam. And if you sign just visiting contract, you have no guarantee for your own insurance. And in case that some teachers have the COVID, you will have nothing to insure or pay for your medical treatments. So that's the purpose why we transfer all the teacher must sign full-time contract with us. So that not only Yola, but for your own benefits, you will receive more than that.
I understand. Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good day.
And do you have more questions related to the programs or
Yes.
permit or something like that?
Yes, my name
Yeah.
is Mike. I am from the Philippines.
hi,
I live in
Mike.
the Philippines. Yes. Do you accept applicants who lives outside the country, outside Vietnam?
Yeah, such a good question. Yeah, I'm share to you which I have mentioned about the presentation here, that we also have online class at the present. So we are open to recruit the teachers from outside Vietnam who are able to teach online.
Yes, that's good.
We also very welcome them at the moment.
All right. So I have been teaching for 15 years now. I am teaching English.
Wow, great.
So how can I apply for this
How
job?
can you apply? You can leave the message for us here about your email, and we will contact you via the email or Skype. Okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello. How many hours? How many teaching hours are there?
Okay.
And do you specialize in centers only, or it also involves public schools? And where are you located? 3 questions.
So the first question is about the teaching hour, right?
How many hours they are teaching per month?
Per month,
Second,
okay.
Second is, do you specialize in centers or public schools? And third is, what are your locations?
Okay, the center or public school, you mean? And
Yeah.
the third question is about the location. Okay.
Yeah, your
so
locations.
yeah, thank you for your question. I think not only you, but also many people are also curious about the teaching hours, right? So the teaching hours for the full-time teachers is quite vary from 20 to 60 or 80 hours per month. It depends on your availability. One of the first condition, and the second condition is that what kind of programs are you willing to take? Yeah, the more programs that you can teach, the more class you will be offered, and the more availability that you open for your lab, we can arrange the class for you. So those are the 2 conditions that you must share to us first, so that based on your availability and capability, we will decide the teaching hours. Maybe from 20 for the people who can teach only just kids, or just the age from 5 to 10, or you are not willing to teach the junior secondary or something like that. But minimum is 20 and maximum is 60 or 80.
Okay.
Yeah, the first question. And the second one is about the center. We are English center, and we just had a center, 15 centers around Ho Chi Minh City only. Yeah.
English center only, not public schools.
Public school.
Okay.
Yeah. And you mean where are the centers? If you coming to be a full-time teacher at your lab, you will be assigned to the certain center, the certain cluster. So for one cluster, we include 2 or 3 centers, very nearby location. So you just move around those centers only. You don't have to go to all 15 centers to teach.
No,
Don't worry.
like, are you in Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi, or where? In the north, south, Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi?
We are in Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Where are you now?
I'm in Hanoi.
Hanoi.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Do you have plan moving to Ho Chi Minh City, or you are interested in our online class?
Oh, whatever works, but I would really love to come there, if possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, to experience some different place.
Good. Welcome to Ho Chi Minh City. So
Okay,
send us
okay,
your
okay.
CV.
All right. Hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So guys, I
Question.
just had our email.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
question.
our email in the box chat.
Yeah, Miss Fu will
You can
send.
send us the CV by the.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is James. I'm asking, do you take non-native? Do you take non-native teachers?
Yeah. We also allow non-native teacher as well.
Yes, because I had experience there like 3 years back. I came and they say they don't take non-natives.
Yes, we do have some certain slots for the native teachers, but not so many. But
Yeah.
sometimes we also recruit non-native teachers for certain programs that we collaborate with the junior primary. Yep.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. Phương ơi, em đánh cái email lên chỗ chat box cho mọi người đi. Miss Phương will type the email at the chat box for you guys again. And also the phone number in the sky if you want to send an email or you have any further question after this session that you still want to know more, just drop us an email and we will contact you.
Excuse me. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. So just like this. Will this presentation be available to watch again, or because I missed some parts of it and I want to see the presentation?
You will have opportunity to watch this presentation again if you becoming a Yola teacher.
No, I mean because I missed the information. Like what you were talking just now will it be available?
Yes, if you want to know more about Yola, you can go to our website. All the information is available there about the benefits and career opportunities, our activities, event, culture, everything on the website.
This presentation that you just gave.
Live. So are actually live on Facebook. You can actually go back to the recording on Facebook. Let me just check if I have the link.
Yeah,
great. Guys, I just checked the website for the presentation. They have on the VTJ website. I just send you the link for about the Yola profile. You can see it in the post chat for the link.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, you can see all the information about the Yola in VTJ website. I just send you.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
If you review this session on the website already, but you still have anything unclear or you want to know more, just talk to us.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you.
Yes, and you guys want to know more?
What
you're interested in our online class or you have friends outside Vietnam? No worry, we will have opportunities for them even they are outside Vietnam.
Sorry, 1 second. And what are your requirements for non-natives? Can you please remind?
For the non-native teachers,
yes.
Yeah, not only non-native, but all the teachers that I'm glad to share to you about the requirement of Yola. First of all, you must have bachelor degree. And secondly, it's about teaching certificate. If you haven't had a teaching certificate yet, no worry. We will still offer you the time for you to self-study or study online and then submit the teaching certificate within the first 2 months, becoming our employee.
Oh, okay.
During preparation, yeah. But
it's great, but I got
bachelor degree.
I got TESOL certificate. Does it match your requirement?
This
No.
one is all okay.
Yeah.
𝗩𝗶𝗶𝗁 Center.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
bachelor degree, the
Yep.
source certificate, and what is the procedure?
That's
Can
the one more
explain?
thing. If you are non-native
Yeah.
teachers, you must submit also the IELTS test, IELTS
Okay.
certificate. If you haven't had the IELTS certificate, don't worry
Yeah.
as well. We will send you the sample test of IELTS for you to have
Okay.
time to do it. Okay, and when you
Yeah.
have all those information with the CV, you send an email to us and we will contact you for the next step of recruitment.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Great. So I just sent all my papers to
Yep.
the. Oh, okay. Great. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dara.
Hello. Hello.
Hello,
I have-
hello.
Hi. Okay. Who's first? Oh, you go first. Okay.
Hi, Miss because our session will end at the time. So, teacher want to join in for being the teacher to the
Yes,
next. If you guys have any question, please still in the room, and I will answer for them.
Okay.
For you.
All right.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
Can I go for? Okay. Related to the previous question of the lady a while ago, I'm not a native speaker. I'm a
Yeah.
Filipino. I'm from the Philippines. I only have 𝗍𝗏 and TEYL certificates, and I don't have a bachelor degree, but I have experience in online teaching for 3 years now. Is that enough?
No, if you don't have bachelor degree, do you have diploma degree?
Nope, I don't have that. But during my college days, I finished mass communication. That is for radio broadcasting, and I also work as an agent in radio and also as a programmer for a radio station here in the Philippines. But yes, the thing is, I don't have a bachelor degree, but I 𝗍𝗏 and TEYL certificate.
Yeah.
And of course, the experience of teaching online with a wide range of students. Is that enough already to get an online job?
Yeah, for your case that I have to double check again with the immigration department because in order to be eligible for signing full-time contract, you have to have the bachelor degree or diploma degree to apply for the work permit. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So I cannot confirm to you because even if that we really want to hire you with lots of experience, but if you cannot do the work permit, we cannot sign the full-time contract.
Hello, Miss Zhao. So can you give me 3 minutes because I have to start the instruction to the teacher to the next employer. So just 3 minutes. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lando.
Hi.
Can you send the email?
Hello, my name is Sophie from VTJ team. So I would like to share the instruction on how to move to the next employer room. So please watch the sharing below.
Yep. Thank you, teachers. If you still have any further questions, just drop us an email or leave us your contact. We will email to you all.
What is your email address?
Yep, email address.
Yeah, I send it in the box.
You
So
see the email?
The next employer will be EIV Education, Ho Chi Minh City branch, and Stellar English Standard. So here is the instruction on how to join via on PC. If you use Zoom via PC, you click room button and then choose the names of employers and their timeline, and then leave your current room and move to the next employers. And the same instruction or move to the next room on mobile phone. Thank you very much. If you have any struggle to move the next employers, so I will assign you ultimately. This is my sharing. Thank you very much, Yola. And then you can continue your meeting.
Yeah, thank you. So if you have any questions now you haven't had a chance to ask for now, you can email us at yola@career@yola.vn.
Yeah, the problem is that you had two companies at the same time.
Yeah.
Sorry, we had two.
School and sometimes university. This one is the organizational structure. Maybe you have you had to deal with EIV Da Nang and sorry, you are located in Ho Chi Minh City, right?
Yes, I'm in Ho Chi Minh.
Okay. As usually we have four departments. Sales department, as you know, sales department, this is someone who works direct with customer and gets the contract. And based on sales department, we can supply teacher to any class they need. And recruitment department is me who hire a teacher to supply the teacher for customer. And after the teacher take class officially, and they will have a customer service. They will take care of teacher and take care of customer. If the customer has any problem with the teacher, they can message customer service. Whereas teacher also can connect with the customer service, and they can help the teacher to solve some problems. And another one, and another one's a academic team. This is someone who support you with their material, also the syllabus. Yeah. It's based on its client. Some customer, they ask teacher to follow their curriculum, to follow their school curriculum. And but some of them they ask EIV to design them a new course. So it's based on its customer. But in general, academic department, they will support the teacher with material. And if teacher they want to get something, they want to get some advice, like teaching experience, they can ask the academic team. They can have a teacher. Yeah. Okay. And then just something about the EIV. We have 3 branches in Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh is the headquarters, and in Hanoi and Da Nang. Yes, we also provide well qualified native English teacher for clients. Okay. Just take a look through with some picture and something about EIVs. And because we don't have enough time to introduce too much, so this is time for a teacher to make the question, and I will explain all of your question. To avoid us, there are 2 or 3 people saying at the same time. So I will end. I have a teacher can push your question in the box chat.
Good noon. I'm teacher Charity from the Philippines. So I have worked both in Thailand and Cambodia, and in your company information, you only hire teachers from US or Canada or European countries. So I'm wondering if you also have an option to apply for, I also have an option to apply for an online job, although I'm not, from those countries.
Yes, we really want to hire own teacher around the world because they have the teaching experience a lot. But it's based on its customer, because some customer they take care about the nationality of the teacher. Some people they take care about the teaching experience. So as an agency, so we must mix the customer needs. Yes. It's based on the requirement of each teacher. if the school they are the fillable teacher, I can have a more position for fillable teacher.
Oh, I see. But currently in your school, do you have like Filipino teachers who are working with your clients?
We looking teacher for clients, yeah.
Currently, do you have Filipino teachers who are working with your student?
Currently we had about 5 Philippine teacher. They teach at the kindergarten. Yeah.
I see. All right.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, how many hours a month do you have? And just to clarify, you it's mainly for natives, yeah? 2 questions.
Okay, so the first question. The first question is the hour per week. A hour per month. It's based on a teacher, because some teacher they have a full-time schedule, so they just are free at the evenings or at the weekend, so they can apply for a part-time job. And with the teacher, they are available from Monday to Friday, or even in the weekend they can apply more hours. So it's based on each teacher. With the full-time teacher, the teacher usually have about at least 60 hours per month.
And just to clarify, you say you basically take natives only. That's what I'm getting. Is that the thing, the situation?
Sorry, I can't hear this clearly.
Just to clarify, I want a clarification. It's like you only take non-natives under special circumstances. Normally you take only natives. That's the message I get. Is that the situation?
As you asked about a native teacher, right?
Yeah, it's like you only take non-natives under special circumstances. It's you specialize with natives. Is that the situation?
Either that as native or non-native is based on its client requirement.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have just put my email address. Okay, so.
So hi, I have a question. I think what the previous gentleman was asking was he just wanted to confirm that even if you're a non-native speaker, like how I am myself, I'm a non-native, I wasn't born in the US or I wasn't born in England. People who are not born in those countries can still apply, correct? And it's just based on your customer ahead and their requirements. And as long as we have the documents, we're okay. That's correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So my second question is, what's the pay structure like? How do you guys pay? Do you pay per hour? Do you pay per month?
This is the next day. The next question I will answer now. For the first question, as I said, we welcome all teachers from all around the world. Okay. You can say this is either ESIV interview procedure, also the teaching process. The first one you can supply. We welcome all teachers around the world, and teacher can submit CVs, passport, also degree and teaching certificates. Okay, if your application are acceptable, we will send you an email, invitation email to have an offline and online interview. Okay, so how an application is acceptable? What application is acceptable is when the teacher have more than 1 year teaching experience and have it on certificates and bachelor degrees. Yeah. Okay. And then we have an interview. Yeah. It's not an interview, just sharing something about EAV and sharing something about yourself. Yeah. Okay. And then I will tell something about the job that I will offer you if you pass the interview. Okay, if you agree to take the job, we will have a 30 minutes demo lesson with the client.
Mhm.
The score is that if you're not a native teacher, I will try to persuade the client to accept the teacher to give the teacher one chance to have a demo. If your demo of the teacher can satisfy the customer, okay, they will accept this teacher. Maybe of course they not a native teacher.
You know, generally in the market these days, when you look at it on paper, people generally prefer, businesses and companies generally prefer a native speaker. Whether the speaker is qualified or not, that's a completely different story.
I think it doesn't happen in Vietnam, but our communities, we of course also everyone prefer a native teacher. But if a native teacher, they just have a good nationality but no teaching experience, no good attitude, we don't accept. We prefer a teacher with good attitude, good behavior, and have a teaching experience.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we go ahead and email our documents to that email address you put up there, right, in the chat.
Yes.
Academic coordinator at eiv.edu.vn, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and what's the pay rate? You still haven't told me that.
Right. Okay, so I will answer now. That's me. Okay. The pay rate. Yeah, this one. You can see it, right? Okay. We have this sorry.
No problem.
Normally we have a class at school and class at business class. With the school center, we usually offer from 430,000 to 460,000 per hour.
All right.
Yes. And with just some academic class such as business class and IELTS or TOEFL or TOEIC class, the rate must be higher, but a little bit from 450 to 470 per hour.
Understood. I'm so sorry I'm taking so much time from everyone. Sorry everyone. My last question is, what about work permit and TRC? Do you guys file?
And a master's.
Oh, is it okay? Is it okay? Because as I said, you can have the degree in teaching, or you have degree in other measure plus teaching certificates, TESOL, TOEFL, and you said 3-year experience. You demonstrate via the work permit. So is it okay? No matter.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yes. So, Mr. Mike, can you go ahead?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Mike, and I am teaching for 15 years now, 8 years in college and 6 years in public school as a secondary school teacher. So my question is, I live here in the Philippines. How can I apply to your company? I heard that a while ago that you are accepting non-native teachers or English teachers for your company.
Actually, for the non-native teachers outside Vietnam, we currently can support you, but for the process in Vietnam, it's in Ho Chi Minh City, in Hanoi City, it stopped for this time because of COVID-19 for process the approval letters for outside teachers to come Vietnam. So actually, we are processing and willing to accept the outside teachers, but we will need to check about the time because we will consider whether we can apply for this time. So the thing we can prepare now is we support you to prepare about documents ready before apply for the visa to come Vietnam, and also we prepare about the legalized document because it will take about 2 to 3 weeks. So you can prepare all this first and wait the related department open, so we can process for the visa. So we actually still can support outside, but for the time it is spent. It's just stopped for the moment because of COVID-19. No every staff working in this department.
All right. I understand.
Yeah, hello, Miss Dana.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have?
Hello, Miss Dana.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wanted to know, is your establishment in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh?
Sorry,
Hello?
can you ask again?
Yeah, I wanted to know whether your institution is it in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh?
Oh, I mentioned before, but maybe you missed it. We in the central of Vietnam, in Dong Hới City, Quảng Bình Province.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, Miss Diane.
Mike, you can go on. Sorry, Mike, you can go on.
Yes, thank you very much. So, do you have this online teaching?
Oh, for online?
Yes.
No.
Currently, because in our place of running, we are not really prefer the online because the student in my place, not everyone have the laptop or telephone to come to the online class. That is reason for the online class. You should find the employer in the city like Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi, or the Da Nang city.
Hello.
So they will prefer more.
All right. One more thing.
Okay. Mike, go on.
Okay.
All right. Let me finish first.
Mike.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. So, your requirement is the bachelor's degree and education unit. Like, for example, my case is I am a graduate of hotel and restaurant management. Then I took 21 units for education units, 21 units. And I don't have a TESOL or a TOEFL.
So you mean that you just have degree
MIB.
and don't have?
Yes. I have a degree of hotel and restaurant management. Then I took 21 units in education for me to be able to teach secondary and college. Now, my question is, I don't have TESOL. Would it be possible to be part of your team?
Actually, in Vietnam, they have some strict regulation about the teaching certificates required. Even you maybe have another certificate, but not in the list of the certificate they require. It's make a really took a lot of time of you for they consider whether they can accept about this. I mean, you have the degree and maybe you have some units you learn in about education. But if you don't have TESOL or TOEFL certificates, at least 120 hours, so they still cannot be acceptable for you about this. Maybe they still require for the teaching certificates, or they will ask you that you have to wait for a time to evaluate whether they can accept about this. But usually I work with many employer and teacher, and usually they don't accept about this. They also require about teaching certificates.
All right, and understood.
All right, Dana. Dana, I want to ask, how many hours of teaching time does your establishment give to teachers?
Mr. Thịnh, the teacher asked how many hours for a position in your
100 hours.
100. Yeah.
Oh, 100 hours.
A
Okay.
month.
And may I know the salary range for a full-time teacher?
Salary range. Actually,
salary
it's
range
based,
around in my city around 1,000 up 1,300.
Oh, 1,300 for 100 hours.
Yeah, maximum form in my city.
Okay, okay, that is cool. That is cool. Ms. Dana, I appreciate you and your director. I like the way you respond to questions and the way you clearly explain them. Thank you.
In my city, I hope the teacher understand. In my city, 1,300 equal 100 capital around 1,600.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because
That
it's
is
my
fantastic.
city is cheaper.
All right, yeah, I understand. Thank you. And does it mean a teacher will have to teach only in your center, or it is combined with public schools and others?
Focus is 80% in public school.
Okay, 80% is in the public school, and then the 20 is in the center. Oh, okay, okay. All right, thank you.
If you interested in my center, please send via my email. Okay.
All right, all right.
Okay, I have sent again the email in the chat box because our teachers because limited of time. So there are many questions you want to ask, but please we don't have enough time to answer all. So please send your question into the email, and we will try to answer all of your questions and support all of you guys. Yes, please be sympathy about this. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
So.
Hello, my name is Reza, and I'm 32 years old with 8 years of teaching experience. I have TESOL, and I was really interested to know about teaching positions in Vietnam. The question I have is that who are the target students? I mean, are they mostly children or teenagers or adults? Mostly, you know, about all the institutes in Vietnam.
Oh, so you asked about the popular segment of
Yes,
students,
yes.
right?
I mean, the majority of the students, English learners in Vietnam, are they children, teenagers, or adults? Because you know that we have to use different strategies, and it's very important to know. So
I see.
thank you so much.
Totally understand. Actually, it's based on the place in Vietnam. For example, if you teach in some centers in province or in the central areas or in Da Nang, it's mostly for the public school and will be the student in the kids, teens, or teenagers. Yes, but for some center in big city like Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi, or some around growing around the big city, it's usually for adults. But mostly in Vietnam, it will focus on kids, teenagers, and the age in the public school. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Because you know, my teaching experience mostly actually included children, especially in China. Excuse me. I thought about
potential in Vietnam.
Yes, because you know, kids are really different. In China, I had this experience, and so that was really important to know. Thank you so much for your answer.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I have a question. Where are you located? Where are you located? Where are you located?
I'm in Iran.
Where are you located?
Oh, we located our center right. Our center right.
Yeah, your center.
Yeah, we located in central of Vietnam in Dong Hới City, Quảng Bình Province.
In where? Where?
Quảng Bình Province in central of Vietnam.
Oh, central Vietnam, Quang Binh. Can you write?
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Quang Binh.
So,
okay.
yeah, so hi all teachers, because it's run out of time now and it is the time for the next employers. So we really thanks for all our questions today. For other questions we have not answered yet, so please text into the email I send in the chat box, and the employers will answer you the details. So don't worry about this. So now we will guide you to move to the next employer in the morning. Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. So Miss Sophia from VTJ team will support you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sophie from VTJ team. So I would like to share the instruction on how to move to the next employer. So Atlantic English Standard will be the next employer.
Miss Sophie, Atlantic in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh?
Yeah, Atlantic in the
In
main transit.
In Hanoi, yes.
Hanoi,
Yeah.
okay.
So for a teacher who use Zoom via on PC, you see the instruction on the left corner. You click room button here, and then select the name of the employer, Atlantic, and their light time, 11 half past 11, and then you click your button, leave your current room, and then move to the next online room. So for people who use a room on mobile, you do the same in guidance at below. Click room button, select the name of the employer room, and then leave the current room. So if anyone struggles to move the next employer, we will assign you to the next room. Don't worry. Thank you very much.
So nice
So
to
where
meet
in
all
Hanoi
you
are
today.
you?
I'm in 𝗩𝗶𝗀𝗁 area.
𝗩𝗶𝗀𝗁, all right.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Lan.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
So you may know a little bit our company. As far as you know, we are Atlantic Group, and then we have our first presence in the industries since 2003. So with nearly more than 16 years ago, we first started our service as the company to provide the overseas consultancy for students to study abroad. And then in 2015, yeah. So in 2015, so we started our school sling program, and right now we name it as the Free in School. And then in 2016, so Atlantic 5-star English, we set up a legal company name. So right now under this company, we provide different programs for different segments. So at the moment, we are running the supplementary in-school program, where we place teachers at different state schools, secondary and high schools in Hanoi and Bắc Ninh. We also doing the in-school program in Da Nang area. And we set up the first 2 5-star English centers in Hanoi. So you may see one in 𝗩𝗶𝗀𝗁 area, and we do have another language center in Hoàng Ngân Cầu Giấy area. At the same year, in 2018, so that the year we are running the Cambridge Curriculum 5-star in-school program, where we provide the academic and the IELTS for primary to secondary and high schools in Hanoi and Bắc Ninh area, following the Cambridge curriculum. And then we are also one of the authorized company by Hanoi DOAT to run the Cambridge International Program, where we are doing the services teaching math, science, ICT, and ESL for authorized schools in Hanoi area. And at the same time, we also running some separate project, like the IELTS teacher training project once per year. At the moment, we will be running this project soon in September. And Right now, one of our separate new product that we call e-learning program will be implementing at the moment, and that's where we are looking feature up. As you may read on some social medias or teaching website, at this moment, Atlantic 5-star English have some of the following vacancies. So we are hiring full-time teachers for our language centers. So teachers will need to travel between 2 centers and teach English, mostly primary classes and academic for students. And the second position is we are hiring an academic managers for these English center as well. Both of these positions will start soon in early September. At the same time, we are also recruiting 3 more IELTS teachers for the e-learning project. So these vacancies, teachers' responsibility are to record, to upload the lessons and to do the exercise. I would advise teachers to check on our Facebook fanpage Teacher Recruitment, where we are advertising at the moment. Just a second, yeah. So our fanpage name Atlantic Teacher Recruitment, where we posted every job post there. So you can see we are hiring the e-learning IELTS teacher at the moment. For each position, we have a different criteria. So we would advise every candidate just to look at the job post very carefully, and then should you be interested in any of the above vacancies, so please send us the CV and scan of the document and passport and the visa pages to the recruitment website or to my company email one. So I could chat my email here. So if everyone who are interested in our vacancy, so please send the document over.
Hello, Ms. Glenn.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Ms. Lan, I want to know the teaching vacancies for the primary and the secondary school you talked about. How many hours is that? And if you say for a full-time teacher, a full-time teacher requires how many hours?
As a full-time teacher, could I double check the vacancy that you're asking about, the in-school program, right?
Yeah. The in-school program.
Yeah, the in-school program. So for in-school program, the full-time teachers, we provide the guaranteed minimum of 60 hours per month.
60 hours?
Yeah, that's the minimum guarantee, but our full-time teachers often teach average around 70 to 80 hours per month.
So let's say if a teacher is given 60 hours, like the minimum, what is the salary range for that?
The salary range, the net take home of our current teacher ranging from 30 up to 50 million net per month. So you can see that because we are running a different program at the moment. So our teachers who are teaching daytime will pick up some more hours during evening, weekday, and weekend at our English center as well. And then they also teach across the program, and that's why their income will coming from the hourly rate for their program and other program. At the same time, they will receive the supplement for travel. So we offer the travel supplement to certain schools, especially for schools in Bắc area. And then teachers who are teaching IELTS at our 5-star in-school program, they will receive extra supplement for teaching IELTS as well. And then for teachers who are teaching on the 5-star in-school program, when they have a class over 30 students, they will receive the extra supplement for large class size. So you see that their income coming from the hourly, the actual hourly teaching per month plus supplements and travel allowance, etc. And then that will
I need to understand with a in-school program. Do you have schools in Hanoi or they are in Bac Ninh?
We are providing teachers for schools in Hanoi and Bac Ninh areas.
Okay, both. All right.
Yeah, both. Yeah. At the same time for Da Nang as well. Yeah.
Oh, for Da Nang. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. All right. So I have a bachelor's degree in education in English, and I have 150-minute TESOL. Do I qualify for the in-school program?
Could I check how many? Have you got any teaching experience before, especially in Vietnam?
Presently, yeah. I've taught in. I did the in-school program with is it 𝗩𝗶𝗶𝗰 last year. I taught in Phu Quien secondary school, 𝗩𝗶𝗶𝗁. So I have quite an experience with teaching primary or secondary schools.
Yeah. So with the certain requirement, as far as you mentioned, you've got a bachelor degree, you've got a TESOL certificate, 150
Yeah,
hours.
I have 150 TESOL, I have a bachelor's in education.
Yeah. And you've got the quite relevant teaching experience in the public school segment. So I believe for the certain requirement that you meet our criteria. So we would like you to apply for the position, and then once we receive it, we will screen it first, and then we will send it to the academic team for the second opinion. So once we heard back from them, we will get back to the applicants. But I could share with you a little bit now, as for the in-school program, we have a supplementary and we have a 5-star in-school program. Our induction program will start next week on 23rd of August. So we right now we are quite fully staffed for these in-school programs. However, I could not make sure that we could set up the interview at this stage, but we will keep it for the next 2 weeks and see if anyone who is turned it down. So we will present the application further. So I will need to be honest with you that because for the in-school program we are quite fully staffed at the moment. We are only looking for cover teachers, for the emergency cover teacher for the supplementary in-school program. If you are interested in that position, please detail it on the cover letter. So at this moment, we are looking for the following position: the full-time teacher for our Atlantic 5-star English Center, which teachers will need to teach weekday evening and weekend daytime. And we are looking for the academic managers for these centers. And at the same time, we are looking for 3 more e-learning IELTS teachers. So this teacher will need to record, to upload the lessons and to make the homework. So we have all of these vacancy details on our fan page, Atlantic Teacher Recruitment. I would love you to visit our fan page and to have a more details information about each of the vacancy before you apply. For in-school program, like I said, we are fully staffed at the moment, but just in case if you are interested in maybe like the position when it's available, we also welcome you to apply. And then once we have vacancies available will contact you directly.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Lan. For the meanwhile, can you please upload your email in the chat group so that I can really copy it?
Sure, thanks.
Can just put it in the chat group. All right, thank you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to ask, when do you think an in-class position will be available?
You are asking about the in-school position?
Yes. And if so, which location would it be?
At this moment, we are quite fully staffed. And then I'm sure that if we will be looking for more teachers, it should be in the second week of September. Our schools are located in different parts of Hanoi, so mainly in Long Biên, in Gia Lâm, in Đống Đa, Cầu Giấy, and Nam Từ Liêm. And at the same time, Tây Hồ as well. At the same time, we also provide teachers to teach in Bắc Ninh area, where the company will arrange the company car in the West Lake, and then teachers will be picked up in West Lake and then drop off at the schools in Bắc Ninh, and then we have a company car to take home and to take them back to Hanoi as well. When teaching in Bắc Ninh, teachers also receive the travel allowance.
Yeah, I've taught in Bắc Ninh before.
Okay.
But do you have other branches in? Did you mention Da Nang?
Yeah. So at this moment, we are looking for one more part-time teachers for our in schools in Da Nang area. Even it is only for part-time contract, but Atlantic does cover visa and the work permit that occurs in Vietnam, and at the same time we offer Bảo Việt and the state health insurance for teachers. So just to make sure that teacher health is taken care of by the company when traveling to school to teach.
Because I would prefer, I've been working around Hanoi before, but I would prefer to work in Da Nang if possible.
You are in Hanoi at the moment, and then you are willing to.
No, I have worked there before. I'm in Ho Chi Minh now.
You're in Ho Chi Minh now.
Yeah, but I prefer. I have worked in Hanoi before, so I just wondered if the Da Nang position would become a full-time position.
Unfortunately, because our market in Da Nang is just small. It is not as big as Hanoi or Bắc Ninh area. So we have some current teachers at the moment, and then we're only looking for one more part-time teachers. But as far as I know, for the part-time contract, we can guarantee from 20 to 40 hours per month for them. So that's why the company cover visa, work permits, Bảo Việt health insurance, as well as the state one.
And so what would be the salary for the part-time job in Da Nang then?
For part-time in Da Nang, so the salary starts from $20 per hour. It will depending on the qualification and teaching experience. So
it has started the test of time.
So the maximum would be how many hours? 40 hours per month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for double that really.
Yeah.
But because I have everything else, I've been teaching already for 2.5 years in Vietnam.
Yeah. Well, yeah. With the current situation in Ho Chi Minh area, I'm not sure whether you can plan to Da Nang on time.
Well, I've been vaccinated already. I have the vaccine.
Yes. So please could you send us the document to recruitment@atlantic.edu.vn mentioning the current vacancy, the current location, and then which position you want to apply for. I will screen our recruitment email this morning and early this afternoon, and then get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah.
Okay. Is accommodation provided?
Unfortunately, we are not provided that accommodation for teachers.
What about health insurance?
For health insurance, so once teacher got the job offer from us and then confirm the job offer, we will produce the contract for them to sign, and then Atlantic will arrange 𝗩𝗶𝗲𝗁 health insurance and the state insurance for teacher accordingly. And then once the card is ready, we will send it down to Da Nang.
Okay. So if the job was only part-time, would I be able to work for another company or do some private tuition?
Because it is the part-time during the day, so you are welcome to work elsewhere in the weekday evening or weekend. That does not conflict with our schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are there positions for primary schools or centers? Are they do they involve public schools or centers only?
At the moment, we only have a vacancy available at the English Center.
Yeah,
English Center only.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I prefer that anyway. What about holidays? If you're full-time, what about holidays? Paid holidays?
Yeah. So as a full-time teachers, Atlantic offer gorgeous holiday that include the public holiday, the annual leave, as well as the sick leave. Yeah. And then teacher and full-time teacher get paid for these.
Do you get extra for teaching IELTS? Because I teach every level, and IELTS and corporate as well.
At this moment, we only looking for 3 more e-learning IELTS teacher for the project. So the in-school program we are fully staffed already. If you are confident in front of the camera, if you meet our certain requirement for the e-learning IELTS teacher, please visit our campaign Atlantic Teacher Recruitment for more details on that. So please just send the document over. We will check the document and then send it to the person in charge of the academics for this project, and then we will contact you directly for interview as well as the demo recording.
Would it be possible to, if I was accepted, to teach full-time in Hanoi and then, hello?
You mean if you
and then transfer to Da Nang when the full-time position comes available there?
For my time here at Atlantic, I could truly share with you that at the moment, we've got enough full-time teachers for Da Nang already. However, if that's the case, then Atlantic will create favorable condition for teachers to transfer there if the vacancy in Da Nang is available. Thank you. Yeah.
Hi there. Good morning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I missed it earlier, but
very quiet, as you can see.
Sorry, please. Other teacher can mute the micro.
Most of the businesses.
Hello, everyone. Could you can mute it, and then I can just call anyone else.
I don't know which one is speaking.
Early days.
Can you
so
mute or?
Maybe able to find some more action. The longer I stay here.
This one.
Brian.
Right now.
In Brian's.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
I'm so sorry if I missed it earlier, but throughout your conversation, I didn't hear that you guys had any centers or vacancies in Ho Chi Minh. Are you guys going to come here, or are you here already?
Thank you for the email. At the moment, we haven't got any English centers in Ho Chi Minh City. We did actually plan to open it last year, but because COVID hit, and then we have to restructure our organization and then plan as well. Until now, we haven't got any English center there yet. Only in Hanoi. Yeah.
Understood. So my next question was, you said you have 3 vacancies available. That's language center teachers, language center managers, and e-learning for IELTS, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So for the managers, what are you guys looking for?
We are looking for candidates who have relevant experience and qualification for the vacancy. So the managers need
like
to
managing the center, correct? So like administrative.
Yeah.
And you're looking for expats for that, right? That's correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Just because of the nature of our businesses. Yeah.
All right, understood. And your email was Atlantic Teacher Recruitment at, I'm so sorry, is that in the chat? I haven't seen it.
So my email is recruitment@atlantic.edu.vn. Could you see that?
Could you pop that in there, please, one more time?
Yeah. I cannot know right now. I cannot send any messages.
All right, no worries. I'll scroll up and find out. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Are you recruiting both native and non-native? Both native and non-native?
So for different program, we have a different requirement. So for our in-school program, we are open to non-native teacher as well. As well as for e-learning IELTS position, yeah.
Hi, Ms. Land. This is Amanda speaking. I was just wondering, how quick is your turnaround time insofar as processing a person's application? I mean, I know there are probably a lot of teachers applying, and you're inundated with a lot of CVs. So when would it be safe to assume that your application has been unsuccessful in the event that you don't get any communication from Atlantic 5-star?
Yeah. So I could share with you a stage that from today, if you receive any applicants, any application from you guys interested in Atlantic 5-star English, I will reply as soon as this week, just to let you know whether that vacancy is available or not, or whether the application meets our requirement or not. So like I shared earlier, that all our in-school programs are fully staffed at the moment. And then when we screen the document, we will let you know whether you are qualified or not qualified, or whether our vacancy is not available this time, but we will keep you in touch in the middle of September when anyone else who pull out, and then we need more teachers. Or maybe like, because of the COVID hits at the moment, we are quite unsure whether the school, when the school will go back face to face, and that's why it could affect quite a lot on our contract with the schools at the moment. So we just got nearly 60 in-school teachers. They are get ready for the induction next week, and then half of them started teaching in July already. So we would welcome all of you in case if you are interested in any vacancies in the future. We will welcome you to apply, and then once we have a vacancy available suitable to their experience, we will get in touch immediately.
Hello.
All right. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thanks for the time.
Hello. Are there any positions for in the center teaching?
Yeah. So at the moment we are looking for one or two more full-time teachers for our English centers in Hanoi. Okay. Are you interested in our English center position?
Well, I'm more into a higher position now because I've had over 9 years experience.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to a more managerial status.
Okay, yeah.
If I can. I have got all the qualifications, but I don't have a master's degree. Is this required for a management position?
For the management position, a master degree is preferable criteria, but I mean like a certain minimum criteria would be a bachelor degree and a CELTA or Trinity TESOL, and the relevant experience in the management and the center setting. So if you think you are suitable, you meet our certain requirement, so please send the CV and scan of the document to recruitment@atlantic.edu.vn, and I would welcome you to visit our Atlantic fanpage on Facebook, Atlantic Teacher Recruitment, where we are posting the details of each vacancy, so you could have a more understanding or more information of the position that we are looking for.
Yeah, I've been head of English before in Thailand, and I just wondered what sort of hours is the management position looking for? How many hours per week?
Yeah, so as an academic manager, so the working time will be quite flexible. They are required to work 5 days per week. That includes some weekday plus weekend as well to manage teaching team. Their main duties are to recruit teachers, to develop the curriculum and the program, to conduct the observation and in charge of all aspects of academic science. And besides, they are required to teach a small number of classes per week, just to see, just for them to have a better understanding of exact class and the materials applied for the center.
So could the manager teach online first before the lockdown finishes, and then move on to the managerial position when school opens and the center opens?
Yeah, that could be the case. For example, like if you are not quite sure what our company is operating, what our English centers are doing, so I mean like joining as an English teacher with teaching online first to see how our classes are organized, how our curriculum develops, and how our centers operate first, then it will be the case. However, I would strongly recommend when you send the application to us, please quite detailed. I mean, like you would like to join as a teacher first, and then see, and then you're also interested in the academic manager position as well, because based on the interest, will work schedule you with the relevant people. For example, like if you are only interested in the teaching position, we will schedule you in the interview or the meeting with the academic coordinator of the center. But if you are interested in the higher position as the academic managers, then you will need to meet with the BOD and the director of studies. So I would welcome you to mention it very clearly with the interest and the position that you want to apply for, so that we can do a joint interview together just to see to test whether you are qualified for that position. Yeah.
Well, obviously I'm qualified for a teacher.
Hello.
Yeah.
Somebody talking. Yeah. So I just wondered where are the positions? Are there 3 locations in Hanoi for the managerial?
Yeah. That should be in Hanoi. So the managers need to travel between 2 centers, one in Hai Ba Trinh area and then one in 𝗏𝗧 area. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what would be the salary for a managerial position?
The salary starts from 16 million per month, that depending on the qualification and experience. So please could you visit our fan page on Facebook, Atlantic Teacher Recruitment, for more details, and then send us the document over to apply for that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah.
Hi, I want to ask a question. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Are you Sugar Sai from India?
Yeah,
actually I want to ask that currently I'm in India, so can I apply for this course if you are hiring teachers, those who are not in Vietnam?
Unfortunately, at this stage, we are only looking for teachers who are currently in Vietnam and then preferably in the northern area, because of the fact that we are not sure when we are able to back to face-to-face teaching. Yeah, so we are looking for teachers who are more in Hanoi or in the northern area of Vietnam. We are not open to any overseas hire at the moment.
May I know any idea that when the borders will get open, that I can apply at that time, like 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months? Any idea about that?
I'm very sorry, but
since long.
Yeah, so no one else can predict that. I'm not very confident. It will be in 2 months. I think it will be maybe early January next year. Yeah.
May I know the requirements for the non-natives?
So for the requirement of the non-native, they need to have an English teacher proficiency equal to C2 or IELTS brain 8 to 9.
Yeah, just one more question. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I've been told by another teacher that Hanoi will be reopened on Saturday. Is that from the government? Is that true, or it's not true?
Sorry, I just received a message from Vietnam Teaching Job that we run out of time at the moment, and then we have break time, and then Apollo will start at 12:30. So I think we still have some more minutes to chat. Please, could you repeat the question?
Yeah. Somebody from Hanoi told me that Hanoi was going to reopen on Saturday, or the 23rd, I believe, 23rd of August. Is that true?
To be honest, there's no official information yet. As far as I know, the government is trying their best to control and then to bring students back face to face in early September. However, I do not think that will be possible until the 10th or the 15th of September. So we have to take it as a reality.
All right, so the online teaching would be start from the 23rd of August. Is that correct?
Yeah. That's true. So even though school is not back face to face yet, but Atlantic we still conduct online teaching, and then some of our program already started teaching in middle of July, and then for the new school year, so we start induction next week for the whole week, and then we start teaching online in early September until when the school is resume back face to face, and then we will back to the school as well.
What are your requirements to become hired as a manager?
For the certain requirement, you will need is a bachelor degree as a minimum, a CELTA or TKT TESOL, and then we request a candidate with a minimum of 5-year teaching experience with a variety of age groups. And then the elite proficiency of C2, we prefer anyone who have a Delta or who have a relevant master degree. So anyone who have the relevant experience in the language setting before are welcome to apply for the manager's position. Yeah.
Much appreciated. Thank
you.
Yeah. Can I just ask one last question? I don't have a master's or a Delta, but if I was accepted and went on a course for these qualifications, would a person be accepted?
Have you got a CELTA yet?
No, I've just got a TEFL.
TESOL, is that in class or is that online one?
In class, 120 hours.
Yeah. So in case if you have a TESOL in class and then you have you meet all of our minimum requirement as 5 years of teaching experience in variety of age group and have a experience in the language setting, especially in Vietnam before, then yeah, we are.
Yes, I have all these.
Yeah. You are welcome to apply for that position. And of course, later, when if during the interview, the BOD and the DOS director could accept that you are a great fit for the position, so you could develop the Delta or join in the Delta courses later.
Okay, that's fine.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I ask a question or something?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I was just wondering if you're hiring teachers from outside Vietnam.
Yeah. Thank you for the email. Thank you for the question. Unfortunately, because of the COVID hit since last year, we stopped hiring teachers from overseas. So we are only looking for teachers who are currently in Vietnam. We hope that when the borders are open, we can hire teachers from overseas again. And yeah, we welcome you to reapply at that time. Thanks. Yeah.
Just one more question.
Thank you very much.
Do you prefer British English or American English?
We are welcome teachers from different backgrounds. So either British or American is welcome as well. So the reason is because we are not set our styles are either American style or British style. We would welcome our students to have access to different styles from teachers from over the world, so they have ability to adapt and then ability to understand from different languages, different people. Yeah.
Hi, all teachers. Because it's overtime now, so I would like to inform that we will stop for the Atlantis now. For other questions, please send to the email of Atlantis, or you can send to our organization, and then we can send to Miss Lang An from Atlantis too. So for any other question in the chat box, we will collect, and after that we answer to the teacher. So please be sympathetic that we have to stop now, and we'll come back for about 15 minutes. Thanks
you,
all
everyone.
teachers.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks so much for many questions. Have nice lunch. Thanks so much.